So let's talk about John Textor. Who is he and what does he like doing with football? Hello and welcome to the video. You could like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Like and help the algorithm for sharing, gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing. Let me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell so that you know when videos go live and live streams happen. Because hopefully we'll be having a couple more of them soon. So with Sheffield Wednesday in this financial mess at the minute, DC is starting to have it that there's a lot of people starting to look at Wednesday as a viable option. We already know about the Shaw Group. We heard early on about the Walton bid or, proposal that they put forward, but nothing really had come out in the media about that one too much. And we know that as of last night, John Textor is one of the people who would like to go straight back into football after selling his stake in Crystal Palace. Now, the American owner has something called the Eagle Football Group, who have got Botafogo, Darling Brussels, as well as French Giants, Olympic, Lyons, and a youth project called SC Florida. Now, the thing you've got here with the Olympic Lyon, there is some financial stuff that he's done there where they have got a transfer ban, which doesn't fill you with too much stuff. But he sold his Palace stake for 43%, which is disappointing the lack of collaboration with the group, where in Wednesday, with a transfer embargo and a free window fee restriction, there will be a huge potential loan moves he could get. And he spoke to The Athletic recently and said, I believe Eagle is probably known to be the most collaborative multi-club in terms of player movement between the clubs. We have something called a roster optimization, where we are looking at each player that needs and wants what each club needs and wants, and then we fill the gaps in our squad. Collaboration helped us Lyon bounce off the relegation zone at a mid-season right in Europa League, and now in our second season in Europa League, that comes from collaboration. It has also helped us go from second division to champions of South America with Botafogo, and collaboration is how we beat PSG. He's someone who likes to turn things around as well. He likes to take projects and things that he can put his stamp on. He said he's disappointed me that our English partner Palace had chosen not to accept any of the other qualifying players from top teams, top leagues, and top national teams, and so really promising pathways, players that met different parts of the world. We have to collaborate in the UK partner. It's a must. It's a promise to the Athletic. It's a promise to the community. That collaboration needs to go two ways. It doesn't currently with Crystal Palace. That's the reason why we chose to sell. So with that one, it's a lot of that. There wasn't the collaboration and people involved to go with it. And the thing is, with that kind of thing, with the fact that, Simon Jordan has been advocating for someone to come and get Wednesday for a long time, and with his connection with Palace, there might be that kind of, hey, do you want to go look at Wednesday? He said, we're turnaround guys, that we like construction products. There's nothing more exciting for me than the idea of buying a second division team and getting promoted. But we might also look in Premier League if we think there's a real opportunity to capitalise team from a mid-table to an upper table. We think we're capable of doing that. Our strategy for Palace was to get to Europa League every year, not just off a cup win every 100 years. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. And if you look at that term project, we fit the bill. We do fit the bill. But you also look at other teams that you could look at. Leicester are not in a great position at the minute, and Leicester already had that little bit of being able to get up there at times. But that whole thing where you look at this and you go, it says all the right thing, but then you look at some of the things that have happened with Lyon. Somebody also mentioned that I think Burnley are waiting on money still for a player they sold. So it's that whole thing. You look at that and it doesn't help. Like they're hearing with League 1 to survive or relegation, like Olympic are set to divide meeting with the DNCG on Tuesday, where the club's future is in the balance. And this is basically there involves a financial crowd leading to several sanctions and restrictions, already provisionally relegated the club's rift factor on one of the darkest chapters of its history. If the financial watchdog is not convinced by the guarantees and plans submitted by its president. And this is one of the things that you look at. You look at things like that and you go, that seems a little bit similar to what we've had before with DC. You know that they've got some key player sales at Leon with Sergio going to Man City, Alex Lopez also going as well. So there's that there as well. See, they are quite confident that they can get something from the meeting, but they got more scrutiny on them. And again, that's the one thing that you look at a Textor kind of deal where you do go, is this something that we could go back into? Because he's not a fan of some of the regulations and stuff that are in place at the Premier League. I think he's come out and said that. So let's see what happens. You like to build things. We are the perfect team for building. And if you've got that like list of players that can go from one club to another club that in between, that's fantastic. You want that. But at the same time, you look at Sheffield Wednesday, it's got to be the right one. It's got to be 100% the right one to get sorted. And I think that'd be fantastic. Let's see what happens, and hopefully we see how it all goes and see where things come from, because at the end of the day, there are certain things you want to hear, certain things you want to see. You want to see a plan in place. We all know that the stadium needs a lot of work. We all know the academy all need a lot of work. With having a transfer embargo and transfer fee restriction, we may have to do that kind of loan stuff where there is no loan fee between teams. That could be something that does happen if he's already got a multi-club. Does that sound a bit dodgy? Yes, of course it does. It sounds very dodgy. But at the same time, there's loopholes to it. Watford have been doing this for years with Udinese. And I'll be personally, I wasn't a fan of it, but in our case, it's looking to see what we can do. Let's see what happens, and hopefully we have something pop up in the next couple of days and a bit more about it. But it's looking more and more likely that we are going to be an American-owned football club at some point with everything going on. Let's hope all these meetings go well with lawyers and stuff. The fact that he's just suddenly coming to a big chunk of cash, which really does help, because he could just put the money down and be there, that done. So we'll see what happens. Let's see where we are when it comes to it.